So I think only, as of now, only 700 or 800 astronauts have made it to the outer space and have seen the Earth from the vantage point of external space. And I think this has been a really important step in the history of human psychology because, to have a metacognition of one's condition is essential in making thinking processes robust and more balanced. And I suspect that if we have more people in the outer space seeing the Earth, seeing the Earth from the vantage point of the external, and and having a metacognition of our own precious and perilous condition, then I think it could be argued that in the human mindset, there would be more, discussions toward world peace and more coordination between different parts of the world and so on. If you look, I have not been out to outer space, but if you on the International Space Station, for example, you would see that there is no borders and there's no country, as John Lennon famously sang, composed together with Yoko Ono. It's laughable to take seriously the borders between nations. And if you look at this part of the world, there's a war going on between Russia and Ukraine. But of course, it's absurd. It's ridiculous. Everything is just make believe, and but you don't. You have that as a knowledge. Of course, we all know that national borders and all these fictional entities that we, not some of us, take so seriously, not there. I mean, they are not physical realities. We all know that as knowledge, but in order to embody that knowledge and make our mindset more robust, I think we do need to go out into space in numbers. So in the coming years, I do hope that more of us would make it to the outer space and the metacognition of the Earth from outside. And importantly, politicians should probably have a global summit in outer space, and then they would realize the absurdity of the situation. And influential people like scientists, writers, and artists, poets, celebrities, they should have the experience of being in the outer space. And if the number of people who have experienced this increases to tens of thousands and millions and so on, then probably we would have a shift in our psyche, and we would take more seriously the question how we can survive on this planet, which is a really precious piece of ground in this really sterile alien space that we call the universe. So I think that's a really crucial step, next step forward for humans to endeavor. And I think in order to achieve that, we need to, rather more seriously about the need to embody our metacognition, which only exists as abstract knowledge at this time.